everyone to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Stallions, taking on last year's national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. A really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Stallions offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. And that's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more
right down the gut of the field. He's at the 40. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? They'll move the wide receivers. Looks as if he's going to run it. Trying to get there by himself, and he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways.
Turning it on! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Back to pass, it's Addison. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Give me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Catch inside the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Stallion.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about a game happening inside the ACC today. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again. There he goes. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. As they get set to snap at time, winding down here in the corner. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. To the air, it's Addison. Pressure coming, and the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
It's definitely too early. but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious.
And the quarterback called up through and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Brings into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Grabs it in the middle.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. You got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line. It's really nice to have that.
They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Panthers line it up with a first and goal. Quarterback may change this route. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
A nice job by the defense with these edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the good tackles, forcing second down.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Huge play in the red zone. Third and goal coming up. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That drive covered 55 yards to the score. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got him.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of progress made there on this short run. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He wants to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Stallions will pump this one away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Touchdown, Pitt! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to.
I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. He stops short, and it's 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Stealing a score on special teams.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Ohio.
He'll start this drive firing.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dumps it to the back. Firing to the right, complete. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's McGowan. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Stallions are in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Kearney on the jet. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
Looking for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got him 1st and 10 outside the 40. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Beck's going for the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And the Stallions buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. The give to the back. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on! Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Addison. Back's looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They believe they can run right here. Hard running there. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He'll do it himself. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. That's caught. It's Williams.
Okay, what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Motion from the wideout. On the move. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Stallions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Hands it off. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more.
Running room in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. So far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Zings it complete to the right.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, this is very interesting. To be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation?
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Roberts. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Finds a spot in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They want that clock to run. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure up.
There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Addison. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. He stops at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 15 over Purdue. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And I think this offense is all but surrender, right? Like they're down somewhat. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next breaks
into the open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Grimes. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
2 yards.